Hello everybody, it's AmigaRob here, and today we're going to be looking at the Beano issue number 2168, which is from December the 5th, 1987. I've been kind of trying to follow the relative dates to when I record these and sort of put them up at roughly the same time, but in the year. So I would normally been trying to do this in December the 5th, but I'm going to go a bit off piste here because it's not really that far off piste, but because the gentleman who did so much fantastic Beano artwork and comic strips for so many years, David Sutherland, OBE, died last week. So I thought I'd make a video in tribute to him. He did, amongst other things, Dennis the Menace. He drew between, I think it was 1970 and 1998, so 28 years, covering the period probably of most people that would follow my channel might have been getting the Beano, be interested in the Beano. I've picked one right at this sort of end of the era before they switched the print method. I don't know if the Beano fans have an official name for that period, but it's if you at a glance, I guess the best way to spot whether it comes from when they sort of changed the paper and the print method a bit is that Dennis's face is sort of white in the old style. In the new style, he's got a flesh tone. But this is I guess this is my kind of favourite way that Dennis is drawn. I think he's drawn a lot less crafty now. They kind of beautified him for a bit. I saw a card in a shop earlier, Dennis one, and it's sort of gone a bit back to the David Sutherland type designs. But yeah, he also did the Nasher strip, and I think he also did. Let's have a check. I'm just checking up. Yeah, he did do the Bash Street Kids, which he did for. Blimey, he covered it on and off. Looks like up until the present day. I'm just reading the Wikipedia, to be honest. I don't know the details on it. So yes, 62 through to 2023. He did over 3,000 sets of strips for the Bash Street Kids, and I associate his art style with the proper Beano style. I mean, you can see even on this episode, this magazine here, this edition. Let's get the right word. The Bash Street Kids are on the front, and this is this seems like quite a nice example to give, really, from 1987. He also did Biffo the Bear for a couple of years. Billy the Cat and Katie, never heard of that one. I'm sure we'll find it when we go through some of the old ones I've got. General Jumbo, that was 62 to 63. The Germs, I remember, did in 88 till 92, another right in the period I was getting it. Corky the Cat, he did just for a year in the Dandy. What else did he do? Lester's Little Circus, proper Viz things they'd take the mickey out of. Oh, and he did Rasher as well. The Dennis's Pig spin-off, 84 to 95. And Fred's Bed, one I'm familiar with, starting 2008 to 2012. Wow. Looks like they kept him working for right up until the end. So let's have a look at this edition. In memory of David Sutherland, died aged 89 just last week. Looks like he was quite a nice gentleman. Certainly gave the probably the two most prominent strips art for many years in the Beano, Bash Street Kids and Dennis the Menace, and I think this is quite a nice looking example. Colours are registered quite nice on this print as well. Everything's within the borders, apart from here. This is all a little bit out of the borders. There we are, castle themed. I can't quite. Oh, mirror. Oh, he's yeah. There's quite a lot going on here as well. I like this thing where they'll have a stick and then a mirror to show that he's doing some crafty way of reading the book rather than just walking around this side to do it. But yeah, it's got. Oh, and we've got to have the reader's voice in this. Dennis reading. I don't believe it. This book's all about castles. It's great. Now you're actually working. There he is, digging himself a moat. Let's flip it over to the back. Weird colours on this back. Got purple, like a purple, half-toned pink off of the red. Ah, now the registration's back to being chaotic here. Wonderful. Uh, all over the place, well out the border, going over the edge of the frame. He's gone and made himself, oh, splunk, the good old-fashioned comic book word, Batman style. Yeah, the registration is horrific on this side. His drawbridge there. Um, skid splunge. We surrendered. Must be his mother there. And he only came out because they threatened to cut off his Beano supply. Well, there you go. 20p it was in these days, including VAT. If you hear any noise in the background, it's my washing machine. Ivy the Terrible. This lovely pink colour they like to use. Or is it pink or is it? It is like a light red that they kind of, ooh, like a light red, and they just half tone it, but it works really well, just the black and red. Billy Whiz. What's he doing? He going around in his nightshirt or something? Well, who's this guy? Oh, Billy's little brother Alfie, who looks exactly the same as Billy Whiz, except he's creeping around in his nightshirt. A bit strange. Mealy Minx. I mean, it did get so much more colourful when they switched to the other print style, but I do like this. I do like this colour. I mean, I know the annuals always seem so colourful when you get them compared to the comic at this time, but where is she? In France? Allez, parlez-vous français? I thought you were French. You wear a beret. Like, oh, it's like some French people are out there. Oh, it's not a French beret. It's a Scottish hat like that one. It's interesting. I've never thought about that. The old traditional Scottish hat. If it's a Celtic thing, which is related to the French. Oh, blimey! She brings these French people into her dad's bathroom. Tremendous treats. Oh, I got adverts for the Beezer book, Fun with Pets, and Topper. I actually got a copy of Topper to review. Wow, Lord Snooty, he's tiny. I think he was the only original strip still in the Beano at this time. Is he still in it? I don't know. I dread getting a modern copy of the Beano. He's put more people in their nightshirts. There's a lot of people creeping around in their nightshirts in this. Sticking a fish on a TV. I'm not quite sure about that one. Ball boy, there he is. Great boots these. These studs will stick to anything. Oops. Oh, he's ripped the carpet. Has he ripped the carpet? Has he ripped his shoes? Food, he's being a waiter. That's it. I didn't quite follow that one either. Well, maybe I'm getting old. Dennis the Menace fan club. Interesting picture, a little off model of Dennis there, but Dear fan club members, I know a lot of you are curious about what Wilfred of the Battery Kid looks like beneath his jersey. What? I've decided to have a competition. Send me your... Oh, because he has his jersey up over his face. Um, Dear Dennis, using my computer, I've made some new hairstyles for you when you are hiding from your dad. He would never recognize any of these. Doing it with his computer. Interesting. Dear Nasha, our mum insists on reading the Beano before giving us our tea. As you and Nipper are her favourite story, could you please send her a present? Perhaps she might feed us first in the future. If this does not work, we'll come round and be beastly to you both, as we're both two big tough girl cats, yours hissingly and spittingly, Whiskers and Moses. Okay. There's the old fan club. Wish I still had my fan club thing. Go on. There's Rasha. There we go. He is in this episode. And the David Sutherland one. I hate washing Rasha. Wait a minute. Tumty Tum. Oh, he's maybe stuck two. I quite like that idea. Stuck two like conifers in a thing that spin around and stretch the idea out quite a bit. Blimey. I've no idea what's going on there, but and here's another. Wow, he really did have a lot of this. Terrible registration again with the colours. So far out that it's awful. Bash Street Kids, look out, teacher. Oh, hang on, it's playing football. Don't know why I wasn't a professional. Now I remember I can't shoot. Oh, broke the ball. Skateboards, ooh, fashionable. Everybody on skateboards. Wow, it's like a weird brown colour they've got on there. Oh, it's the same as the ball. Ah, Calamity James. I like Calamity James. The world's unluckiest boy. That's right. Bit more football. Gone very football heavy on this one. Pup Parade. Bit of a twist. I don't know if this is meant to be a bit of twist on Heathcliff. That TV series I had at the time of it. Got like a Sherlock Holmes one. Karate Sid. Can't say I remember Karate Sid. Are ye a karate call? Yeah, oof. Humph. I must be on guard from now on. I'm prepared for an attack now. How? Jokes aren't really hitting with me in this one. Little monkey. It's a child who looks a bit like a monkey. I would guess this was drawn by the same guy that did Banana Man, to be honest. Looks like his style. Roger the Dodger. Another one of their leading. I like their style as well. I always find it a little bit more almost a 70s type style I associate with this kind of inking. It's like a almost italic. It's nice though. In the Beano style, but each artist has their original kind of way of doing it. And here we have an advert for the subscription to the Beano. It makes someone a gnashing Christmas present. Wow, for a year it was £17.16 and it was only a few quid more for abroad, 23.79. Having said that, that includes postage. 20 pence a week. So what is that? It's a pound pound a month, isn't it? Pretty much. 52 times 20 pence would be, I mean, it would go up through the year, I guess, but that would be £10.40. So the postage is included in that. I guess it probably works out cheaper to just buy it in the shop, not that they ever run out. We'll send a lucky recipient a card from you to tell them about their present. Ah, if you get so you've got something to show if you buy them a present. Number 13. Oh yeah. The old tradition of having a kind of traditional Universal Monsters thing. Monsters type, Adam's Family type. Your glasses, your blinders about. Read this by the Beano. Bye. And yeah, the jokes aren't really hitting me on this issue, but oh, Nashra Nipper once again, another David Sutherland strip. He's drawn about half this comic. For most of his rounds, he's normal postman, but at his house he becomes Tarzan the Postier. Hmm. Chungawanga Lunga Gloop. Talks to the animals. Wow. How was I to know what I said in my language? I said it was dog language for come to my place for fancy dress party. Yeah, the jokes are really not landing with me. I think I probably would have found this one a bit of a disappointing episode as a sort of 8, 7, 6, 9, 10 year old. But there we go. Picked a good one for an awful lot of David Sutherland stuff. Classic episode of the Beano release issue, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. Please keep watching if you want to see other ones. Let me know. Like and subscribe and click the bell and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to do more. Take care. Bye bye.